Today we are going to be going over the Chapter 9 review to get you ready for the Chapter 9 test. So first off, functions. What is a function? A function is for every y or every x value, there's only one y. So if I had 1, 3, 2, 5, that would be a function because 1 and 2 are your x values, and there's only one of each of those. If I added in 2, 7, this would not be a function because there's two x values of 2 with two different y values of 5 and 7. Here, representing linear functions, we want to find 4 solutions of y equals 4x and write them as ordered pairs. So here we'll have y equals 4. I'm going to pick x as 0. When x is 0, 4 times 0 is 0. So our ordered pair would be 0, 0. Y equals 4. I'm going to pick the x value of 1. So when x is 1, 4 times 1 equals 4. So y would be 4. Y equals 4 times, I'm going to pick an x of 2. When x is 2, 4 times 2 is 8. And then finally, I will pick an x value of 3. So my x is 3. 4 times 3 is 12, so y is 12. There's 4 ordered pair solutions. Here, constant rate of change in slope. What are 3 ways to find it? Hint, hint, it's up on the board. 2 of the ways are. One way is your y2 minus y1, it's a 1, over x2 minus x1. Also, you can do your rise over your run, or there's your change in y divided by your change in x. Those are all 3 ways you can look at figuring out your constant rate of change or your slope, and that will always work for you. So here, find the slope of a line that passes through 0, 1 and 6, 4. In this case, I have 2 coordinate pairs. Looking at that, I'm going to pick to use this y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So I'm going to have my y value minus my second y value over this x value needs to be in the same place as my other x. So 1 minus 4 over 0 minus 6. 1 minus 4 is negative 3. 0 minus 6 is negative 6. Negative 3 divided by negative 6 is just 1/2. And there is my slope for a line that passes through the points 0, 1 and 6, 4. Now we have our slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope and b is your y-intercept. So in the case of this, y equals negative 4/3 x, our slope is the m, the number that goes with the x, our coefficient. So our slope is negative 4/3. Our y-intercept is the constant. In this case, there isn't a constant there, so the number that represents nothing is 0. Here we're solving systems of equations by graphing. And remember, when you're solving a system of equations, you're finding the points where they cross. So where they're both exactly the same. So we need to graph these 2 lines. Y equals x plus 2. Always start off with the y-intercept. Plus 2. So our y-intercept is at 2. Our slope, there's only one x, so our slope is 1 So starting at the 2 and going up by 1 each time. Ooh, it's not the most beautiful thing I've ever done. But there's our line. Now we have y equals 3x. So here, our y-intercept is at 0. Our slope is 3x, so we rise 3, run 1. So we go up 1, 2, 3, over 1. So they're going to cross right at that point, but I'm still going to draw a line anyways. So there's our 2 lines. So we cross right here at the point x is at 1, y is at 1, 2, 3. And that is our solution. Remember, a solution is always an ordered pair or coordinate pair. It's always written in those parentheses with a comma, x, y. And finally, we want to solve a system of equations algebraically. So that's where you substitute something in. You replace a variable with a number or an equation. So here we have y equals 6 minus x, and x equals negative 1. So we can start off with our first equation here, y equals 6 minus x. And here it says x equals negative 1. So I can take out this x and put negative 1. I'm going to write it a little bit nicer. Minus negative 1. Minus a negative turns into addition. So y equals 6 plus 1, y equals 7. We know from up here, once again, x equals negative 1. So negative 1 is our x-coordinate, and y equals 7. 7 would be our y. So you can go ahead and work on your review. This is just a simple basis of what you need to do. And so study a little bit to get ready for the test tomorrow.